Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic. Back to you again with another reading. This time it's on Zoey 101, or should I say Zoey 102. So Zoey 101 is having a reboot, and it's going to be a movie, I think, and it's going to be Zoey 102. So the girls are asking for a reading, and so I figured I would use this as a way to gauge interest in me doing readings on like early 2000 shows or old Nickelodeon shows or old Disney shows. So if there's anything or any drama from back in the day from those girls and the drama and stuff from back then that you want me to do a reading on, put it in the comments down below. And if it's popular enough and people have upvoted enough, then I'll do it. And if this video does well, then I'll do more. But yeah, so we're going to basically look at Zoey 101. People are also asking if Brittany is going to be on Zoey 101 reboot and if she's going to make an appearance. So I'll do a reading, see everything and see what I see. And so, yeah, remember these readings are all alleged for entertainment only. And let's get started. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on. I guess we should kind of see where Brittany's sister is at right now. Okay. The Ten of Swords is reversed. So the Ten of Swords reversed is self-sabotage. So it seems like Miss Zoey herself, Miss Jamie Lynn here, is in an energy of self-sabotaging. So I'm a little concerned about this. Okay. So I see her in a place of being very demanding. So the Four of Swords is like, I'm not taking no for an answer. This is what I want. I'm not doing it unless I get what I want. So the Seven of Wands is the underdog proving themselves, and the Nine of Cups is getting what you want. So I do think that she's going to be arguing for certain specific things, and she's not willing to budge. I do believe this has already begun, and I do believe she's already been given what she wanted. So currently, it's going to be what she wants. So she's definitely spearheading a lot of the demands. I mean, to be fair, in her defense, she is Zoey. So I would expect Zoey to have the most pull. I mean, it makes sense. There's no show without Zoey, so that makes sense to me. I don't know how big the budget is. I think there might be an issue with the budget and what's being allotted. So some people might not have even been invited because there isn't enough of a budget. Because the Return of the Old with the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles issue with budget, and the Five of Swords is pettiness. So I think that the spending of the budget might not be going to the actors. It might be going to other things. I don't know how, but it just looks like, I mean, maybe Zoey's salary was too high. I'm not sure. All I can say is there definitely looks to be an issue with the budget and getting some of the older actors on the show. Especially if any of them are not doing anything. The Six of Swords is reversed and the Seven of Swords is reversed with the Sun, which typically means, so there's a couple meanings with this. The first one is like, you don't really have a following. You're not really that popular. You need to shut up and take what we give you, which again, kind of fair. I kind of could understand that, right? But we also see the Six of Swords reversed, the Seven of Swords, and the Sun as, how do I word this? When it comes to marketing the show and when it comes to getting the girls buzzing about the show, they're going to try to figure out a way to piss off the internet because it'll be free publicity. So you can expect a little bit of drama on purpose. So a lot of the decisions they're making are strategic. I think that there might be a plot point that mirrors something in real life, maybe with all the cast or some of the cast or one of the cast members, but there definitely seems to be something mirroring real life. They want to poke the bear. That's their goal. That's their marketing strategy. Honestly, if they do this correctly, when it comes to drumming up publicity before it drops, and when it comes to drumming up publicity as it drops, it will work. The only way this is going to be successful, though, is if they're controversial. They picked the right girl for that, I'll tell you that. I know that the reboot has failed multiple times. The Tower is there, the Ace of Cups, and the Death card. I mean, it's still in danger of not happening with the Tower, but the Death card being reversed in the Ace of Cups tells me that there is something that is going to happen one way or the other with Zoey. They want to utilize this IP. So something is happening one way or the other. If they have to pretend like she had a child and they're following the child, they are going to use this IP. They have to. I think because of all the drama with Jamie Lynn and Brittany, they're like obsessed with it. Because to me, this is, again, the Ace of Cups is about connections. So to me, it's like, what's connected to this? It's all the drama with Brittany, all the stuff that's everyone's talking about. So I feel like they're like, we need to milk this. Like, this is the time to milk this. We have to figure out a way. They're also talking about ways to implement music. Again, that doesn't shock me. Follow Me is a bop. We all love that song. It was iconic, still is iconic. So they are talking about ways to incorporate another iconic song. Because it's making me think of like High School Musical and stuff like that. So I think they're really thinking about ways to drum up interest. Probably wouldn't shock me if they're trying to think of a viral moment for TikTok with a song. Because the Page of Wands makes me think of music here, because it's like speaking your truth. The Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands. There's an idea someone's been sitting on for a while. Ooh, that's Jamie. Jamie has another idea. I don't know if it's for Zoey or for something else. But Jamie's sitting on another creative idea. Is she going to launch a music career or something? I don't know. I just see her sitting on another idea. Does she want to do a podcast? Or her own YouTube channel or something? She wants to speak. And she's already released a book, so I can't imagine her releasing another book. There's something she wants to do. Queen of Swords, Devil reverse, and Seven of Cups. What is that? I want to combat the negativity. I want to speak my mind. I want to speak my truth. I want to do it in a realistic way. I know she's an Aries, but this girl loves to fight. Page of Swords. She wants a fight. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. You guys are not going to like what I'm about to say. I already know everyone's going to get angry at me for saying this. Do not come after the messenger, okay? Jamie Lynn wants the smoke with some of the people from her past. Now, I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's her sister. I don't know if it's her co-stars or whatever the hell it is. She's got, like, Jamie Lynn has been quiet, but Jamie Lynn has something on one of them. Okay? And it's a bombshell. In fact, I think she has something on multiple people. And I think she's been quiet about it. But she's ready. Because what I see her is her being like, this fucking bitch has no idea what she's talking about. Like, this bitch has no, like, I can literally hear it in my head. I can literally hear her being like, really? That's quite funny coming from you. But she's been very quiet. But I think she's tired of being quiet. You know what this is? Okay, let me explain this to you. You know how Britney's family forced her into submission by being quiet, right? And just conforming. Remember that Jamie Lynn grew up in the same environment. Jamie Lynn went the opposite way, where anytime she feels like her voice is silenced or she's pressured, she will go into that position of like, all right, shut up, don't say anything, and then get increasingly more and more angry and rebel And that's why Brittany reaches the rebellious period as well. Jamie Lynn and Brittany are a lot more alike than you guys would like to realize, because I can totally feel this energy, and it reminds me of the headspace that Brittany's in, where she's like, really? Because I've been protecting a lot of shit. And if I start fucking talking, there's a lot of people that are going down with the ship. So like, I think Jamie Lynn is angry, and I really think she's going to start saying some shit or alluding to shit, or she's thinking about like posting something or doing something where she's like, shut the fuck up, okay? Because you have no idea what really was going on. Like she's angry. I understand her perspective, because she's like, well, fuck it. Since you guys are going to bully me or say this or do it anyways, I might as well just fucking go nuclear. Her and Brittany are sisters for a reason, you guys. Remember that she showed up as the Ten of Swords, which is self-sabotage, which means she is almost at her breaking point of being like, fuck it, burn it all to the ground anyways. I don't give a shit. I'm going to air everyone's shit out since you want to keep coming for me. And you want to know what? Zoey herself, Miss Jamie Lynn, might not be the right message, the right messenger, but that doesn't mean that her message is wrong. You know, right message, wrong messenger type of vibe. Because it all boils down to an emperor. The drama of Zoey 1 boils down to an emperor, and I think you guys know who an emperor would be. The King of Wands is someone who's creative, someone who's bold, someone who's pushy. The Emperor is reversed, which is about someone who abuses their power and control, and the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally cold or calculating. The King of Pentacles is very powerful, successful. The Temperance card is about comparing people to each other. The Seven of Pentacles is reversed, which is about pulling people out of their comfort zone. Everyone reacts to trauma differently, okay? And sometimes anger is a trauma response. You know, she might be a bitch, but that might be a trauma response. I'm not trying to cape for this girl. I want you guys to be very clear. I'm a Britney stan, so I get it, but I have to be impartial here and tell you what I see. Okay? The Hangman is upright, the Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Six of Pentacles. You guys are right. I do think she's struggling a little bit with longevity when it comes to money. But I don't think her motivation is money. I think her motivation is righteousness and rebelliousness. She cannot let go. Jamie Lynn is stuck here just like everyone else. She's just dealing with it differently. She's not ready to share something. Okay, so I like how this whole thing ends up being about fucking Jamie Lynn. Okay, the Queen of Cups I'm so glad I did this reading. I almost didn't do it. The Queen of Cups is there, which is her emotions and her sensitivity. And the Judgment card is the public and the moon. There is a fucking secret that Jamie Lynn is hiding, that if everyone knew about it, would be mind-blowing and shocking. But I don't know if she can't share it or she won't or doesn't want to, but it's not being shared. And it is the missing piece for her behavior. Yep, Strength card. She's stuck, but oh my God, she was afraid for her career. I could tell you that. The Lover's card is there, and the Star is reversed. It's like exposing someone or falling off the pedestal with my career. Oh my God. Her and Ariana Grande need to talk. Because this reminds me of the reading that I did on Ariana Grande. I'm going to put a link, in Jeanette McCurdy. I'll put a link to it up here if I remember. Because the Lover's card to me and the Star is exactly what I saw in Ariana's reading, which is that being the star and being the chosen one is not all it's cracked up to be, and is sometimes way worse than you could ever imagine. You think because I'm the queen that I'm fine, but being heavy is the head that wears the crown. The Six of Cups is the past, it's childhood, the Empress is reversed, and the High Priestess. So that's like a breaking of trust, something that needs healing. And the Empress is about issues with self-love, self-care, issues with motherhood. Empress is like mom, so wearing the crown is not everything that it's cracked up to be. You know, these girls and the guys on the show have no idea what's going on here with Jamie Lynn. The Magician is reversed, and the Eight of Cups tells me that, like, nobody talked about this. Nobody really knew about this. She has so many secrets. I don't even think Brittany knows. I think she was afraid to tell Brittany because she was afraid of Brittany's reaction. Brittany doesn't know this. Yeah, I can definitely say that I think she was a chosen one, so to speak, Jamie Lynn. Four of Pentacles, greedy and selfish. Let's milk you for all you're worth. Two of Wands. If you know what that card means, you know what that card means. The Hierophant is reversed as well, which is a lack of follow through. Jamie Lynn was promised a lot of things that didn't happen. And I think she was in positions because of that she shouldn't have been. Victim card. Feeling pressured and trapped. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. So here's what I will say. I don't know if Jamie Lynn is our biggest enemy. Okay? And we're going to leave it at that. So remember, if you guys like that tip, there's a link to my PayPal down below. So when I do, it's a heart. It says, thanks. You can get money directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. I stream live on all those platforms. Until next time,